Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Esoteric Cloud Surfer. In this channel we take esoteric clouds, which are clouds that are lighter in frequency and vibration. They are less dense than the realm that we are living in right now. So when we take a ride on them, we can float to higher realms, to the esoteric realm, to the yin realm, which is lighter in frequency and vibration and is less dense than our own realm. And from up there, we can we can have a better perception of our own circumstances, of our own lives, and then we can make better decisions, understand how we are feeling in a certain way, why are we catching those kind of feelings, and then we can change our life into a positive way in accordance to our own individuality. Alright? So in this video I'm gonna talk about Sun in Cancer. So, Sun in Cancer. What is the Sun? The Sun is your actions, your individuality, the things you like to pay attention to, what you perceive about the world, and what the others perceive about you. And what is Cancer? Cancer is cardinal, water, Wara, Wawa. And what is cardinal? Cardinal is the ability to make new ways of something. And water is feeling, is emotion, is intuition, is receiving. So Cancer is creating new ways how to receive, is creating new ways how to feel, create new ways how to emotion something, because feelings and emotions, it's different. As an example, Taurus, they have the five senses very highlighted, so they feel very much, but they do not have the ability to make that feelings move. They cannot process those feelings. So emotion, is emotion, energy in motion, and energy is feelings, is frequency and vibration. So Cancer, they create new ways how to put energy in motion. So they create new waves. Okay? So, if you have Sun in Cancer, you like to pay attention to new ways to feel. You act upon new ways of how to feel, of how to have emotion. So, that makes you very nostalgic. You care about emotional safety. You care about family. You care about memories. You care about tradition. You are very intuitive. You can create a wave, a vibe. You you like to you like to see those kind of things in the world. Okay, a Cancer, a Sun in Cancer, it's emotional. A Taurus looks up to physical safety. A Cancer looks up to emotional safety. Alright? They are very emotional and they can teach how to be emotional. Because they are the cardinal water sign. They are the first emotion. They are the first feeling. They are not too deep as Scorpios and not too spread in their own emotions, in their own waters, because water is emotions, frequencies and vibrations, as Pisces. So that makes them able to perceive more what's around them at the present time. They can catch frequencies and vibrations very easily. The Pisces does more, but it can overweight it. The Cancer knows how to deal better with it. But also, a Cancer likes to give them their attention. They like to look to people who match their own frequency and vibration. I think that it's in the same frequency and vibration and myself, an Aquarius, but it's more emotional and feeling based. It's not too much intellectual like Aquarius. It's more about being relatable, about creating a comfortable space where you can express your emotions, you can feel how you feel, but it has to be a little like me. It has to be at least in the same frequency and vibration as I. otherwise it will be uncomfortable, because the cancer is always creating its own way of feeling, its own way of being emotional. So when a new or different frequency and vibration comes into the space of the cancer, because they are already, they are creating their own, it clashes. Okay, not so much as the Scorpio, because the Scorpio is fixed, but the Scorpio is fixed in their own emotions, while the Cancer is more flexible, but not as the Pisces, who in its turn is mutable. Alright? So, Cancer is ruled by the Moon. And we are talking about Sun in Cancer. So if you have the Sun in Cancer, you will experience a bit of duality. Not as much as Gemini, because Gemini do that by default, but because your Moon is very comfortable in your Sun side. So you will perceive consciously very well and in a great amount your emotions and what make you comfortable, because the Moon is the things that we react to, what makes us comfortable, and where we feel secure and close to ourselves, where we can feel that we can rest. So by having the Sun in Cancer, you have a special look, you can see that very clearly. So that may scare you sometimes. Maybe you don't want to leave that space and become a bit like a Scorpio, but you have that motherly feeling. Actions, I mean. You act like a mother, you care, you water the plants every day. Even if it's raining, you want to go out and give some water to those seeds, because you like to make others feel well, but in your own frequency and vibration, in how you created it. Okay, you like to make others feel secure about their own way of feeling and being emotional, because I'm thinking about expressing, but it's not so much about expressing that may put cancers too much in their shell, because it's the crab. The symbol for Cancer is the crab, and the crab has the shell, which protects, but also has the claws, which attack. So the Cancer likes to be in their own frequency and vibration where they feel secure, but when something goes and tries to take it out, it attacks with the claws, right? But in the other end, they like to nurture, they like to give emotion, they like to create emotion, they like to take care of your emotions, they like they care about you, and sometimes they care so much that they develop frustration in that area of life. They develop diseases, because it's a disease is when something is not at ease, the energy is not flowing right. And when a Cancer cares too much about something, the energy is not flowing right. It's too directed, especially with the Sun, it's too directed to that spot. So it creates a chaos, it creates a hell, it creates dirt in that space of life. Alright? But they are very intuitive as well, because they are ruled by the Moon. The Moon, it reflects and it's transparent, so it does not show the light, it receives the light, so they can catch frequencies and vibrations very easily. Also, Cancer is a water sign, is the yin of the yin, is the yin of the right side, so it receives from the inside and it stays in the inside. A fire sign receives from the inside and expresses it. A air sign receives from the outside and expresses it. A earth sign receives from the outside and internalize it. A water sign receives from the inside and it stays on the inside. So it may put Cancers in a situation where they don't express too much, where they don't express how they really feel. They go with the wave, they go with the vibes, which many times is the vibe that they created, But they suffer with that because they created it from a space of careness, from a space of nurturing. But then for them, in accordance to their own individuality, it's not right. But they created it. So even if they leave the space, there are people experiencing that frequency and vibration, and because it was created by the Cancer itself, the Cancer feels it, because Cancer feels a lot, because the Moon rules Cancer. The Moon is there in Cancer. Fuck notifications. The Moon feels at home. She feels that she can do whatever she wants at home. Like when you're at home, you can grab a bowl of cereals. If you have the sink full of dishes, I'll do it later. Alright, the Moon feels comfortable here. So, Cancers, they are not afraid of emotions. They are not afraid of feeling. They like to share, but not too much. That's more Pisces. Because sometimes it's weird, because they create the vibes, and by creating something, other people can use it or feel it, but they just create. They are not mutable and they are not fixed. They create it and then they go to another one. You see? But Sun in Cancer, they work towards, they pay attention to things that are emotional, that have water to it, that safety, but more internal safety, family. Family is very important for a Cancer, and if you are a Sun Cancer and the Moon in Cancer especially, do not let your family, your close ones, outweigh your individuality. It's important for you to stand for individuality because you are creating new ways of feeling and new ways of being emotional. And those waves, those vibes, can be felt and used by others. So if you don't stand up to them, people will look at you like someone who is not reliable, who cannot be trusted. But Cancers are one of the most are the sign one of the signs which can be most trusted with emotions. They care a lot about their friends, about their family, things that the past. Cancers care about the past a lot because it's water. Water is the past and fire is the future. Air and earth are the present in between. So yeah, they are intuitive, artistic. I think all of the water signs are artistic. More Pisces, less Scorpio, and Cancer is in between. They like to feel, they like to be felt. They need someone to felt them, not just feeling things. Yes, and I think that's it for Sun in Cancer. So, stay well, good esoteric surfing, good esoteric rides, and take care of yourself.